Hello boys and girls, welcome to Arts and Crafts. Today we're going to be making an origami whale, and it's very simple. All you need is a piece of paper. If you have blue paper, that works great. If not, you could even color it blue. You'll want to end up with a square, so if you have a rectangle piece of paper, you're going to want to take one corner and pull it down to the other side of the paper like that. And make sure your sides meet up. Let's see. Get that just right so I end up with a perfect square for making my whale. There we go. So do that, and then what you're going to want to do is cut off that extra piece. Just cut right along the edge of the paper. And that piece we can discard or use for something else later, maybe a bookmark. But now I have a perfect square. All four sides are the same length, and it has four corners. So I also have my crease down the middle already, and so it should look like that. So then the next step is to bring one corner over to meet in that middle crease. So let me do that on my table flat, and then I'll show it to you. There we go. And I'm going to bring this corner over to meet up in the middle as well. It's easier when it's flat on the table. So, there we go. And then you just make sure you crease it. And it should look like a kite. So I pulled both my corners over to the middle, creased it on both sides, and it looks like a kite. And the next thing I'm going to do is pull this corner down to meet where those other corners are, like that. And I'm going to do it flat on the table again. So now it looks like that. The next step is to fold it back down that center fold, just like that. And it's starting to look like a whale. And now we're going to do his tail. So I'm going to bring this back corner over where it's sticking straight up, just like that. And then I'm going to bring it around to this side just to make sure both sides of the whale have a crease on them. So you can see, you can go back and forth with it just to make sure it's really creased well. And once you have that, you're going to want to open it up just a little bit so that you can pull the tail forward. See if I can do that. Like that. I'm going to open it back up so you can see. But see how it's folded in half still, but I was able to take it from being folded on the side, like that, to where I open it up just a little and bring that tail up and then fold it back into position where you've still got the little whale's head and body, and now his tail on both sides of the body. That's probably the trickiest part of all. Once you have it to this point, you'll want to take your scissors and just cut a little bit down the middle. Let me see. I'm going to open it up just a little bit. That makes it easier to cut. Right down the middle, just a little snip, maybe an inch, depending on how big your paper is. And then you can pull those two pieces apart and fold down and have a little fin on the back, just like that. Now it can stand up, but I also want to put, whoops, want to get my marker and put an eye on it and his mouth. So you can draw a circle, maybe make a little smiley mouth, and you could do it on both sides. And now my other whale has a friend. There he is. So that's my blue whale. And I've got some books to tell you about. If you get out your library card and you go to hcplc.org, which is the library website, you can check out books about whales. We have Do Whales Have Wings? It's a book about animal bodies by Michael Dahl. We also have other whale books, and they're offered as ebooks as well as regular hardback books. So you can check it out just right at home. You can also get the book The Eye of the Whale, a rescue story by Jennifer O'Connell. It's a true story about 4 scuba divers who rescued a whale caught in a crab net. It's a really interesting story, it's true, and it's a fun read. So be sure to come to the library website, hcplc.org, with your library card. I hope I see you at the library soon. Thanks for joining me today. Bye-bye.